I'm 32 now, but 3 years ago I was falling apart. If you've ever hit rock bottom and made choices that haunt you, this one's for you. Stick around, hit subscribe, drop a comment, and let me tell you how desperation led me into a mansion, a deal I never imagined, and the kind of money that saved me, but left a scar. I grew up in a small Ohio town. Cornfields behind the house, parents working double shifts at the factory, college, a distant dream, nursing school, dropped out when mom got sick. By 29 I was home full time, caring for her until she passed. 6 months later, Dad died of a heart attack in the cereal aisle. Bills stacked faster than sympathy casseroles. I sold the house, paid debts, and moved to Charlotte with 2 suitcases and 3112. Jobs, ghosts, waitressing required nights and weekends I didn't have. Retail laughed at my gaps. Unemployment ran out. My studio apartment smelled like old pizza and panic. Eviction notice taped to the door. 30 days. Then I saw the ad live and companion for an elderly gentleman. First 200 a week. Room and board. No medical experience required, just patience and a kind heart. I stared at that screen until my eyes burned, and called at exactly 8:03 a.m. Mr. Harrington's residence. A crisp voice answered. Interview Thursday, 10 a.m. Bring ID. Thursday arrived. I wore my only blazer, hair in a low bun. Resume printed at the library. The address took me to Myers Park, mansions behind wrought iron gates, lawns smoother than golf courses. The house was brick, 3 stories, columns like redwoods. A butler greeted me. Miss Clark, this way. The Mr. Harrington sat in the library. A faint smell of lemon polish and leather hung in the air. He was 85, frail oxygen tubes resting in his nose, yet his eyes were sharp as winter air. 40 minutes passed like seconds. He asked about my mother's favorite book, To Kill a Mockingbird. I teared up. He nodded, offered me the job. Start Monday. The first week, I learned the rhythm. Wake him at 7. Oatmeal with blueberries, pills in a crystal dish, dust shelves lined with first editions. Lunch at noon, soup, sandwich, exactly 2 crackers. Nap at 2, garden walk at 4, his arm linked through mine, cane tapping the brick paths. Dinner at 6, Jeopardy on the big screen. Bed by 9. The house had 12 bedrooms, a wine cellar, a ballroom no one used. Staff came daily, cook, gardener, nurse. My room overlooked the pool. Friday's salary felt like breathing again. I paid the studio I'd left behind, bought groceries without coupons, slept without sirens. 6 months passed. Mr. Harrington's mind stayed sharp, his body faltered. One Tuesday in the sunroom, classical music low, he wheeled himself closer. Emily, he said, I have a proposition. My stomach tightened. He adjusted his glasses. I miss beauty, youth, the dance of it. Once a week, just for me, move to music. Slowly remove your clothes, touch your arms, your neck, your hair. Nothing more, I watch, you leave richer. The room spun. My hand gripped the chair. Money. Doubled 2, 400. Triple 3, 600. A year's worth could buy a condo. 2 year be debt-free. Eviction notices, mom's medical bills, hopelessness, flashed through my mind. Friday night I said yes. He smiled, gentle. First performance, Saturday, 8 p.m. I spent the day trembling, blamed allergies when the cook asked. At 7 I showered, shaved legs and touched for months, moisturized until my skin glowed. Chose a simple black dress, hair in soft waves, minimal makeup, heels I could kick off. The ballroom was dim, 1 chandelier, velvet drapes drawn. Record player waiting. Mr. Harrington sat, cashmere blanket, oxygen humming. Whenever you're ready. The music began. I stood in the center, heart hammering. Shoulders rolled, hips swayed, wrists circling. Fingers traced neck, collarbones, paused at the neckline. Turned, slipped dress down inch by inch, pulled it at my feet. Silken slip beneath, modest cotton undergarments, no flash. I moved like water, each motion deliberate, slow, graceful. The room felt empty except for us, though my pulse screamed. 10 minutes felt like hours. When the record ended, silence rushed in. Mr. Harrington clapped softly. Beautiful, he whispered. I dressed behind a screen, hands trembling. Envelope slid across the table, 3,600 cash. Same time next week. I nodded. Routine settled Saturdays, money stacked. Savings opened, credit cards paid off, Honda bought, no payments. Freedom growing with each para. I learned music, learned light, shadows, storytelling through motion. Prop scarves, gentle exaggerations. Year 2, performances evolved. Mr. Harrington frail, oxygen louder. Hand shakier still. Saturday he rallied, dressed, hair calmed. I bought my condo, a 2-bedroom overlooking a park. Celebratory dance in white, floated like air. Bonus, 10,000. Guilt prickled. I glimpsed my reflection mid-twirl. Who was that girl? I reminded myself it was art. Nothing more. His grandson visited once. Suspicious. Next week, clause added, pause performances if family present. Relief. Winter brought pneumonia. 3 weeks hospitalization. Returned frail, one last dance requested. Wedding song, Ella Fitzgerald. Black dress. Slow, deliberate, gentle. Head rested on his knee. You saved me, Emily, from loneliness. 2 days later he passed in his sleep. Funeral massive. I inherited $500,000 and a pearl necklace. Wedding day heirloom. Packed. Quit the next day. Condo alone. First night, naked. Walked through, no audience. Tried dating, therapy, volunteering. Slowly rebuilt life. Nursing license renewed. Pediatric wing. Kids called me Ms. M. Kept pearls in velvet. Wore once. Felt his approval in the mirror. 3 years later I'm 32. Charge nurse. Condo half paid. SUV reliable. Life looks normal. Met Mark, teacher, told him everything. He held my hand. You did what you had to. I see you now. Still dance sometimes, blinds closed, jazz low, arms overhead, hips swaying. Memory locked. Rarely opened. Desperate girl in a mansion ballroom, choosing survival. I don't hate her, I thank her. Your choices in desperation don't define you forever. They shape you. You decide what comes next.